Last time on Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption.
So, the reason you wanted to come here is because this headpiece is the key to getting the last energy cell in the game. So get your command visor out and scan the head right here.
Data received.
Bet you've been wondering what's beyond this door. The answer is another door! Yep! Welcome to the Hall of the Golems. So as you can see, they all have elemental themes that require you use these golems to get past stuff that our weapons would normally be able to deal with. We have a giant stone golem here, but he's without a head. What are we going to do about that? I mean, if only we could give him a head somehow. I mean, it's not like we're already carrying a head with our ship, right? It's not like we could just use the command visor, put it down over here, and that will solve the solution, right? So, if you're going to here, you need to do this, by the way, if you want to get the energy cell. This is very important that you do this. So that's going to make half a walkway. There's another half over there. So how do you get to the other half? Wait a minute. This leads into Fallen Jungle. Yep, it's an energy tank. Okay, I will make sure now. Very important to note, the amount of energy tanks you do collect in this game is pretty much irrelevant by the end of it because of what happens at the end, which I will not spoil, but... And that was the story of Planet Bryyo. Back in this room, shoot these two locks right here and that will create a bridge. Outgoing bridge that allows us to use a grapple point right here. And to create a much easier route along the path. Which is probably how you're supposed to easily get up here in the first place now that I think about it, but oh well. Okay, so what we need to do now is to go to Fallen Jungle. There's the Red Phaazoid. There we go, got the gold credit for defeating that Red Phaazoid. Turns out we can use the ship grapple beam on it, so let's lift it up.
Data received.
And if we use our command visor, we have some cargo that we can now put onto here. Finally, we are back where we needed to be. It was right near the start, but a wild goose chase leads us all the way to here, and we can finally pick up the energy cell here. Okay, so we finally revealed our final energy cell. So for the final time in the game, let's twist, pull. 9 energy cells. Also with a Sean Connery impression there for a moment. Hello, A-Person here, and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. In this episode we're going to just go around Planet Bryyo, collecting everything and scanning everything we haven't got so far, as well as defeating all the remaining Red Phaazoids on the planet in the process. We also have one major objective I want to achieve in this episode, and that's to get a certain friend voucher that's managed to elude us for so long. I will not that side anymore. We will get this friend voucher in this episode. Otherwise, yeah, that's pretty bad. In fact, even if this episode has to be delayed as a result, I really want to get this friend voucher. RIP finishing this LP, I guess. But yeah, so the Icy Reptilicide Friend Voucher, I've already gone over it several times before, but I really want to actually get it this time, so we will do that. I shall see you in just a moment as a result then. 1 through there. 27, 28, 29, don't do anything like you yet. Get pushed off the edge in the process. Okay. 2, 3. Oh, dang, I killed the one that was after. Oh well. Let's try this. 4, 5. Right, throw your chat grab. Okay, that just straight up killed it. So I guess it's like 10 to make sure it's not in freezing range. Okay. Meanwhile, we're going to head back towards an area that I've already been before, but there is some stuff that we either missed or couldn't get to that point. So, chuck into a morph ball. Jump into here. Go around this way. I shall see you in just that room actually, that'd be easier. Okay, so back in this room here, look very closely. There's a pool of Phaazoid right here. We're going to class War Golem with right power. Head mounted switch used for manual activation. So we actually have a use of the X-ray visor on here. So let's twist! 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 That's going to activate the Morganar. He's going to move out of the way. And there's a pool of Phaazoid. And in that pool of Phaazoid are Phaazoids. I bet you can guess where this is going. Yes, one of them is a Red Phaazoid. Wait for corruption. There we go. Red Phaazoid defeated. Now let's get rid of all the other Phaazoids around the area. And since Phaazoid recharges our energy, we can just sit right here and watch our health go all the way back up again. Man, Phaazoid, why are you trying to get rid of you? You're so helpful and so all of our energy. Wait, it's a radioactive surface, so we've kind of been corrupted by it. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, through this room right here. We want to go back into this room because there's a creature we haven't scanned yet in here somewhere. Somewhere. Oh yes, the bugs these thing produces. That's what I was missing. Snatchers. Works with a Corba to feed. Vulnerable to concussive blasts. Snatchers are cunning, albeit weak bioforms. Unable to kill most prey on their own, they rely on the stronger Corba to do the work for them. Snatchers will swarm onto a target until it's overwhelmed. Once they have their prey, they use their power to levitate, lifting the victim to a point where the Corba can devour them. What the Corba cannot digest, it expels to feed the Snatchers. This symbiotic relationship works well for both Snatchers and the Corba. So that things will carry us all the time. We don't actually scan them until this point of the game. But yeah, that's the last creature on Planet Bryyo that we needed for our logbook. So we're pretty much done in that department. So I'm going to go and head back to Samus's ship, and we're going to go ahead and move over to Fire Brio to cover everything else that we need to do on this planet, because that is what's left in regards to Planet Bryyo. Okay, let's try you guys again. Throw your chakram. Too early, dang it. Didn't get it. Oh well. There's another one right here. Ah, too early. Just keep catching it. Okay, and we killed it. Okay. Right, we'll do it in the later part. Okay, we're back at Samus's ship. I'm going to go ahead and go to Brio Fire. Okay, so this is the part where I'm trying to try and farm the Icy Reptilicide Friend Voucher. So as we go through here, into the next room, we will do just that. So, let's speed up and play silly music as my constant attempts to try and get this friend voucher undoubtedly fail. Yes! I got it first time! Okay, so the trick is to fire your ice missile just as he's throwing it. It helps with long distance back, but we finally got the Icy Reptilicide Friend Voucher. I went a lot quicker than I thought it was, and kind of anticlimactic. Oh well. I'm not complaining. Right, that makes things a whole lot easier. Okay, so what we're going to do next is proceed to go through this way, and we're going to head back to Brio Ice, because there's one power-up we couldn't get there on our first time visit to there. So, let's go back through this way and get these snatchers to carry us. Okay, back in this room. Let's just stay in morphle mode so we can go through this right here. Through here. And let's take the portal back to Brio Ice. Such a great atmosphere in this place, dang it. Okay, so you may be wondering why we're back here. You wouldn't be able to see this immediately on your map, but now that we're in Brio Ice, we can see there's actually a power-up we missed out on earlier. And there's one simple reason. We need a spider ball in order to get it. We didn't have a spider ball until now, so yeah. We can screw attack over here. This is after all where we got the screw attack. Well, you wouldn't be able to screw attack if it weren't for the fact that, well, there's a giant hand in the way. So instead, let's completely fail by doing something different instead. Great job. Okay, now we're down here. I mean, we got loads of health. Wow, this is an embarrassment. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's just try the free jumps. 1, 2, 3. That's better. Okay, now we finally got it out of the way. We're in the room we need to be in. There's a spiral track right here. Pretty simple spiral tracks. It's not as good as the one that we saw in the Hall of the Golems area of Brio, but oh well. Okay. Now we've gone to here. Boost ball to gather momentum. Spider ball onto here. Now we should be breaking some of this. Now spider ball up here. Drop down to here. Up here. And there's an energy tank. 13 energy tanks now. Just one more to go in the entire game, and we should have all the energy tanks by the end of the next episode. So that is very, very reassuring. So we're going to go ahead and leave Brio Ice and return to Brio Fire. I shall see you there in just a moment. Okay, so we're back in Brio Fire now, and I want to take the lift. And the reason for that is there's two reasons why we're going this way in particular. There's a scan that I could have gotten ages ago, but didn't even bother to think about scanning at the time. It's this way, and there's also a Red Phaazoid along this route. There are Phaazoids in this way as well, unsurprisingly, because there's a lot of phasing around here. But none of these are red guys, so don't worry too much about them. Okay, never mind that. So it doesn't seem like that was where I thought it was. Anyway, we're in this room right here because there's a red Phaazoid in this room. And it's right there. But it's not the red Phaazoid that we seem to be hitting right now. Go quick. Almost got corrupted there. There we go, red Phaazoid defeated. That was a close one. Okay, so we got what we needed from this particular room. Okay, so we're now back in the Temple of Brio, where the next upgrade we want to get is. With the space pirates having gone from the area, the usual enemies have returned. So let's proceed onwards. As we come to here, there's more of these guys. Warp hounds. It's been a while since we've seen you guys. Probably because we haven't come to Brio for a while, but now we've got a lot more better weaponry. There's also Reptilicas here as well. The whole party is here. Thankfully, I didn't need to get the Icy Reptilicide Friend Voucher from you anymore because we got it. So, oh man, we're getting absolutely murdered by warp hounds here. I mean, I say that, but we've got we've got 30 energy tanks now, so it's not really too much of a problem. The fire is inhibiting our movement though, so you'll notice that. So as a result, let's just go into hyper mode. Finish you guys off. Master of Stealth, eh? Who do you think you are? Solid Snake? Anyway, the reason we are in this room is because of this right here. Until now, we could have done nothing about this particular plate of Phaazoids. But now that we have the X-ray visor and the note. Screw off! Seriously! Sorry about that. Anyway, as I was saying, now we have the X-ray visor and the Nova beam, we can shoot through this. That is going to open up a pit of fuel gel and disable the lift. Fortunately, now we have the hazard shield, we can survive fuel gel, so it doesn't really matter. So now we have a bit of a maze. This thing can be a bit of a pain to navigate your way around, but what you want to do is try and make your way through it to collect the Missile expansion that we're after. There's really not much point in going through the dead ends because they don't really contain anything, but let's see if we remember how to do this. There it is. There's a Missile expansion. We nearly have all the Missile expansions in the game now. Not very many to go. And I believe we will be getting them very soon. So now that we're done here, we can just go ahead and leave this place. Jump up here and the lift will activate itself again and this passage will be closed off. And that, I believe, is every power-up on Brio. However, we're still missing one particular scan that you can get on Planet Bryyo, so I need to double check where you can get that. So I will meet you back in just a moment when I find out where it is. Turns out it wasn't even on Brio Fire. It's in this room right here somewhere, I believe. Okay, so there should be a scan in this room according to the internet where I can find what I'm looking for here. This is it you right there? It's somewhere. Oh, here it is! It was right there all along. We could have got this. This is Phase and Fungus. It grows only in highly corrupted regions, vulnerable to weapon fire. The soft bodies of Phaazoids and Fungus are easily damaged by weapon fire. These organisms are commonly found in areas that are highly concentrated with Phaazoid. The growths can be highly destructive and will feed on any organic matter. As the fungus grows, it corrupts the surrounding area further and will continue to spread out. Let's show you this, guys, and that is literally all I came into Fawn Jungle for, so yeah, we are now done with Planet Bryyo. So I will see you back at Samus's ship, where we will wrap things up and prepare to move out towards our next destination. I figured this landing site was a bit closer to where we actually need to be, so here we go.
Data received.
Okay then. So, we have collected every item on Planet Bryyo. We have every scan on Planet Bryyo. And I believe we have every Red Phaazoid on Planet Bryyo too, unless I am mistaken for whatever reason. So, that will be it for this episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Well, it will be in just a moment. What we're actually going to do first is go to our next destination and we'll start the episode from there. We've heard throughout the entire game about the GFS Valhalla. I think it's finally time to discover just what went on down there and the full extent of the damages. So, let's go to the GFS Valhalla. Okay, now let's do the outro. Thank you for watching this episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, please share this LP with your friends so we can get more people watching the LP, and hit the notification bell to receive updates on future videos. Also follow me on Twitter at GenericAperson for various ramblings about video games, football and other subjects that I might be interested in. I have a wide range of interests, let me say. Thank you for watching this episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Goodbye.